Okay, October. And 12th also? Okay. Yes. And how many of you have planned to go to Srinagar for Akash or for dams? One of zoology. Okay. I still remember her, the way she taught me. That's why I was able to do my need. That time it was PMT. Okay. So everything is important, but how you'll know what you need to do is when you are thorough with your studies, है ना? तो जो भी आपके पास subject है अभी, read it thoroughly. When it comes to this exam of scholarship, आपको उसको ready कैसे करना है? NCERT की books हैं सबके पास? Yes, only NCERT. ठीक है? तो जो ये जो scholarship वाला exam होगा ना, इसमें आपने क्या करना है? Only and only.
Today is World International Literacy Day. World International Literacy Day is celebrated each year on September 8th since 1967. Across the globe, there is International Literacy Day celebrated today. This day is celebrated to promote the need of education and a literate society.
Of a human being. Being literate and informed makes us prone to more growth and leads to a stable lifestyle. Promoting this ideology is the main aim of International Literacy Day 2021. International Literacy Day 2021. This year, the United Nations Scientific and Cultural Organization has announced that the theme of International Literacy Day 2021 will be literacy for a human-centered recovery. After that COVID-19 pandemic, as you all know, educate health facilities. The focus was paid to education and removing ignorance so that people could get better access to livelihood. Literacy Day is that golden weapon that provides an empowerment and development thinking to individuals.
Economically failed and their progress rate is very slow. The personality of an individual is polished if he or she is educated, but an illiterate person can be disrespected in society. The value of literacy can be imagined by taking the example of some African areas where literacy rate is much below than average, therefore they are still working as the fellows of other countries. To produce sense and awareness about the value of literacy and education, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization announced it to celebrate International Literacy Day on 8th of September every year. This was decided in 1965 and from 1966 onwards. This day is celebrated each year on 8th September. Have a nice day.
And you'll never forget or be puzzled again what she said, right? Just listen to it again. Literacy, just one alphabet and imprint on the brain, and you'll never forget or be puzzled again. If you see your head, you can save your feet. The mind must be fed, and a book is a treat. Reading and writing are private activities, but mingling the thing in town and your cities. The retail and the wholesome of popular cultures, peacock and nightingale enjoyed by vultures. One day in the evening, you will want to impart the frustrated meaning that's hurting your heart. Misunderstandings are a product of fear, but all happy endings are perfectly clear. And something is learned when professors are pulled and children are tuned into the over school. Don't study too long. After you are illiterate, go totally wrong, but still you'll be the same. So it means that doesn't matter that what they are saying. Even if you are fooled, whatever it is, just study and you will be literate. You will not be puzzled again. You know what is right and what is wrong. So,
sitting behind the lovely people, wonderfully wise people. I'm Raja Kushal from Higher Secondary School, Kanji. Today we are celebrating World Literacy Day. It's an important day which everybody would love to cherish. Many things have been talked about Literacy Day. One of the main core which I would love to quote from our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, said once when we got independence that we achieved the independence, but the real task lies before us. That is wiping every tear from the eyes of the poor, marginalized people, and that can be achieved by imparting education to each and everybody who is entitled of, who have been given the right, and this is the most important right which may help us to distinguish between what is good and what is bad. we can differentiate different things and we can parallelize different things in a good manner when we are educated. So I, Kushal and everybody on the part of Higher Secondary School Kandi would love to thank the Indian Army and all the admin who has been facilitating us from time to time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You get stable, then you have hell lot of opportunities outside. Once you do graduation, there are ministries, Ministry of External Affairs, HRDC, these ministries are there. They are giving you fellowships. You just have to appear. I was not knowing 1 month before. Okay, these fellowships are given by these ministries. So once we come to know, once we get into that environment where people know about these things, you tend to know. Automatically you tend to know about all these things.
What amount of books we are having? We are having some really good books, some international bestsellers, some national bestsellers, along with SSB, NEET and IAS books. And we have updated around 700 books in the last few months. So it will be good for you people. Just go, and anyhow, if somebody is studying for IAS, for SSB, for NEET, okay, for competitive exam, they can, or some people like to read classics. Some people are good in literature, so they want to read classics. So you can ask them to get it for you. They can also do that. You need to tell it prior. Okay, पहले बताना है उसका नाम, उसका edition, and they'll get it for you for reading purpose. You can get it. आप लोग घर पे जाइए, उसको एंट्री करवाइए, घर पे लेके जाइए. इतने दिन के लिए आप लोग लेके जा रहे हैं, उसको वापस लेके आइए. Take care of your books, like you take care of yourself.
Yes.
Okay? This, and next thing is, you can read here also. Okay, you can sit inside and you can read here also. YCT is open till I think 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Okay, so you can 4 o'clock तक तो nursing का class चलता है. Okay, so आप लोग आके you can sit there and you can read silently over there. You will not be disturbed. Okay, and we'll be very happy if you will be using the resources because they are for you. But most of them doesn't know that. So that's why I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so enough of talking from my side. Okay, and thank you so much for coming. And the voucher which ma'am will be giving me, I'll be keeping it in YTC only on the table. Okay, anyone wants just read it and take the information and leave it there only. Okay, and you all are welcome here. The one who are coming from Kandi. Thank you so much for coming. And we will be hope to see you again and again. Sure. You can just come, and if there are other programs, we will be inviting you here as well. We are happy to spend time with students. Okay. So study well. The one who are having their exam on 12th, all the best. Study hard. Okay. There is no day, there is no night. It is just part of a solar system. It is a part of illusion. Okay. So there is no day, no night when it comes to studies or hard work. Okay, do it well and crack your exam. I wish that everyone would get it. If not, try again harder. Okay, if your ambition is very strong. Thank you all for coming.